cool!
I know.
Hello everyone, CS Plugins here,
And CS Word.
and we're the CS Brothers. We have built a Connect 4 board just now. Took us about 2 weeks to make this thing. Credit goes to CS Word on the display, by the way. He has these torches here, which if they're, let me show you on this one, if it gets turned off, then it'll actually make that open up. It'll let you see whose turn it was for that chip whenever they put their piece in. So we were actually playing around just now, and we realized we're going to get a cat game, so we decided just to put this at the start of the video. So let's go ahead and try to finish this up. Let's see, it's my turn now. So let's go right here.
I'll take the corner.
Doesn't matter where you go, because I think we already determined it's going to be a cat game, no matter what we try. Let's go here.
I got 3 in a row. Does that count?
Nope.
Oh.
It means you got last place. Alright. And so whenever he hits that final one there.
Hit. You want me to hit it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that no winner was detected, so it realized a cat game. There's 4 possibilities to win, though. You have black's 4 possibilities, which is the vertical, the horizontal, the diagonal back forward slash looking one, and the diagonal back slash looking one. Same goes for red. So we actually copied a guy named Feliz something. He had an older version of it, which used pistons, and he used 2 spacings between his chips, so he had a lot more space to work. I think he had help from Trax getting the redstone down. Trax is a famous JL275 redstoner. I think I've met him on the server once, but we are currently running 1.7.4, and this build does not use any pistons. It uses quite a bit of repeaters actually, and so
Get you the reset.
yeah, this reset here actually is going to do a couple things. It's going to get rid of this display board we see here. It's going to get rid of anything in the wind detection in the back and get rid of the lights. And finally, it's going to change the player's turn. So right now it's black, so if we hit reset, it's going to first get rid of the display board, and then get rid of the wind detector, and then change player. And of course, if you want black to go first, though, all you're going to do is hit it again. And it works vice versa. Just like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you the redstoning behind all this. To start off, I just want to say, if you want to build the display itself, all it would take is this part here on forward from this sandstone block all the way forward for the display. By the way, this download is going to be in the description, just so you guys have it available. And then from there, we split the signal to go this way. Instead of going to a display, we sent it to a wind detector. That's all the distance from here to here is doing. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain to you what's going on in the wind detector. We have to get 4 in a row at least. So the way for it to work is, say this yellow wool that I'm holding is going to be an AND gate. We have to look for this chip to be the same as this chip, meaning the player hit both of these, the same player at least. We're also checking for this chip to this chip if we want to check for horizontal, and this chip right here to this chip. What's going to happen is if it recognizes both of these chips the same, that's going to allow this to change. And if it recognizes both these chips as the same, it's going to allow this to change. Both these chips allow that to change. But that's not going to do us any good because that's only to check for 2. We have to now check for 3 in a row. So that would be, oops, checking for these 2 yellow wools here, which would check for, if both of these turned off, it'll allow for this one to change. And then if these 2 were to change, it would allow for this to change. Finally, leading up into the final output, if both of these are the same, or both off, it'll make this change, and meaning it's found 4 in a row.
The whole thing is a pyramid of 3 AND gates.
Yeah, so it's a total of 6 AND gates for the actual one output. So for each column here, you have a chance of 3 vertical wins, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can have 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do that 7 times. For horizontal, there's a chance of 4 possibilities, because you have the first 4, then the next set of 4, the next set of 4, and the fourth and final set of 4. And of course you can do that 6 more times because it's 6 tall by 7 wide. And of course there is
plenty of diagonals. We're not going to go over
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of diagonals. There's 24 total for backslash and forward slash, meaning there's 12 individual ones, and that's for each player. That means there's a total of 69 possibilities per player. So let's just go ahead and show you where this is exactly in the back of it. We're not going to explain the redstone though. We're just going to put the download link available because it's just going to be too hard to try to make a tutorial on this and take too long. So right here we have the horizontal checks, and then in between each one we have the signal carrying on. Right here is the...
This is just for one player. This part.
For the vertical, it's going to be both.
Vertical is one more back. This section right here.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is the vertical checks. In every other one, it sends the signal through to get to the rest of the machine to check for horizontal and diagonal. But on these ones here, they're going to be the AND gates there, this line here, this line here, this line here, and so forth. And then we have the other ones continuing the signal. And the signal continues to go over here to the AND gates for the horizontal check for one player. And then they go to check the other horizontal for the other player. At the same time, we're continuing these signals to get them all the way through to finally get back to the diagonal check. If you think about it, from here, if we cut the machine off right here at this line, invisible line that I'm making, all of that is the diagonal check back here, all of this, which is the biggest part of the machine, I think. This right here is the red's diagonal check, and these first 12 torches go to the wind detector of the, what would that be? Yeah, forward slash. And then this one would be the backslash. Okay, so all the stuff to really explain what's happening with redstone really is the cat game. So the way we check for a cat game is, let's say we filled up this entire column. Well, what's going to happen is, well, I guess we could explain the counter too, because that's how we keep track of where you were on the increment on the board you play, on the play you just made. So we have, like, this goes to the first piece, second, third, and this goes by the column, and we have that leading up to a T flip-flop, which decides the player's turn. So if it's one player's turn, it will allow for that to turn on, or for that to turn on, depending on whose ever turn it was, which would make the torch on the other side turn off. And like I showed you earlier, it would allow for that to show you whose turn it really was.
This is the exact same thing we used in our chicken gambler game, if you have seen that video.
Yeah, so go ahead and check that out too. It's a nice mini game to play with your friends. Okay, so to explain the cat game, what happens is if that counter fills up, we send that final signal up to this torch here. Meaning, once that fills up, that torch will turn off right here. That one will turn, well, that will turn on. This will turn off. So if all 7 of these are full up, all 7 of these torches will turn off, and that means the board has been filled, and that will allow for this torch here to turn on to show cat game. By the way, this is just to show whose turn it is at the very top. So we invert one of them, and the other one's non-inverted, and depending on the T flip-flop, it's going to show you, it's going to invert it. It'd make the other way around if that was on, and that means it would be black's turn, but right now it's red's. So the only problem though is, like, let's say the very last move happened to be a win. Somebody got 4 in a row, like maybe horizontally or even vertically or something, and there's nothing you could have done to control that. It would still display cat game unless we fix that. So we took all these possible wins out here. Yeah, possible scenarios for the wins, and we connected it to the actual cat. So we sent all these lines up to this line. And so that means if any of the wins were detected, any of these 8, one of those 4, or one of these 4, it would keep this line powered, and that torch can never turn on for the cat. If you think about it, the wiring's pretty simple, I think. It's just really compact back there, so it's going to be hard for people to understand what exactly is going on unless you understand redstone quite well. So I think I said everything.
Should we show them all the possibilities of the win types?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do vertical. You go ahead and put reds right here. I'll put blacks right here, so you go ahead and make your first move. We're going to show you the vertical wins right now to prove to you that at least one of the verticals win. But it should check for all of them. We never went through and checked everything individually because, like I said, it would be 69 times 2 possibilities, which is quite a big number. 100 some. Actually, it'd be 138. Okay, so right now, you see that we both got 3 in a row, and no win has been detected. when he goes ahead and hit his red one more time, he'll get 4 in a row vertically, and the lamp turns on, letting us know that he won vertically. I can also do the same for mine right now. 4 in a row vertically. And that's the fastest check because it's the first thing, of course. That means the longest time, we have to wait like 2 or 3 seconds for the diagonals to show because they're way in the back of the machine. It just takes a while to get up here. So let's go ahead and reset and show the horizontals now. If you want to go ahead and just hit the horizontals, I'll just watch it. Because I'm lagging trying to host and record. And with all the redstone going on in the background, it just makes my computer really slow. And again, stop after you place that third red.
Trapdoors.
Okay, so there's 3 and 3 with no wind detected yet. If he goes ahead and places that black, we got 4 in a row horizontally. Go ahead and place the reds now, and it notices 4 in a row horizontally for red, just like so. And then all that's left is to show the back and forward / diagonal wins. Go ahead and reset. Or do we need to reset? Yeah, it'd be best.
Okay, so
I'll just keep watching for the sake of the video.
I do have a plan on how we could easily do this. Black goes here, red goes here.
So there's 2 in a row for the forward / for red.
Here, put right here, just so nothing happens. Put black here again. Red on top.
Alright.
Wow, that should have been black. Oh well.
We'll show black on the next one. Okay, so whenever he hits that 4th red right here. Oh wait, it's black's turn, so go ahead and put black somewhere. Alright, go ahead. Put reds in the center. The 4th column. So now it's got 4 in a row forward /, so it should show that one over here on the far end. There we go.
Of course, that does take some time to actually show up.
Yeah, that, like I said, it takes the longest to actually reach all the way up front just because it is all the way in the back of the machine and we have to send it forward. So go ahead and show the black forward /, which is going to be this one here.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Place red again and black.
Don't want to create that. Oh wait, yeah. Then we could easily do the reds backwards /.
Yeah, it'd be easiest
Show
instead of resetting the board.
Show the red backwards / right now.
Can we do it right now in one move?
Well, we'd have to place it at number 3, but okay.
Place blacks there so you can fill it up a little more for the forward /. Okay. And go ahead and put red backslash right here. Black slash.
Backslash.
Okay, so, and that one should let up like so.
Okay.
All we have to do now is finish off black's forward /. So it's going to go right
there. Put that there. And black's forward /. Again, this does take the longest time because it's furthest back.
but it does work.
Yeah.
Okay, all that's left now is the backslash, which I think we're going to have to reset the board, it looks like, maybe. No, you can fit it in right here, but it's not going to do us any benefit.
Where?
These 4.
Yeah,
Let's just go ahead and do it, right, or should we reset?
yeah, I'm just going to reset.
Yeah, just so we can clear the board. Everything goes away now. All the wind detectors, and the player got switched.
I don't like it being red.
Yeah, so have black go first. If you want to switch players again, all you have to do is hit that reset button. It changes who goes first. So we're going for black's
Backwards /.
backslash diagonal check. Again, sorry for the lag, but I'm dropping frame rate pretty bad. It goes from like 60 all the way down to 10, 6. So that's the only one thing about this machine.
Black.
Okay.
I hope I don't make an accidental other win, too.
Go ahead and put red somewhere.
No. Alright, and there.
So there's 4 in a row backslash for black. There we go. Alright, so yeah, like I said, download's going to be in the description. If you want to test this out, it's going to be in a zip folder. Click File, Download, because we're going to be using Google Docs. So yeah, today's skin is brought to you in part by the Master 1115. Thanks for watching.
If you have any problems, please report them. Thanks for watching. csbrudders out.
I don't get it.